Good evening, welcome, hello, and welcome to some more Assetto Corsa. And tonight, it's going to be a bit of a chilled out session tonight, actually. We're going to be doing a little bit of online racing. I'm not going to be doing that competition server there because I just realised it is in Misano, and I'm not very good at Misano. I haven't really practiced quite a lot there at all, so I'm going to pass on that one. For the moment, let me just turn down the, where is it? My desktop audio here. Don't think I need the game that high. And we've lost connection. Great. Okay, let's just do it manually then. So you'll see a little bit of a flicker now for a second, but ignore that. There we go. Ryan, how are you doing? A 9-hour practice session. Well, you know what, Ryan? I might pop in there at some stage because I am currently waiting on a different Ryan at the minute. We have Ryan Lee, who's should be joining us momentarily. So while that's happening, why don't we do a little bit of a search here for the other Ryan at Kyalami, and let's do a bit of practice. What it seems. So nothing like a bit of practice for a 9-hour Kyalami practice session. 10 hours. Obviously, it's on in quite a while here. But let's get a bit of practice while we wait for the other Ryan to join us. Oh, what am I doing? Quite play. And look at that car. That car just looks delicious, doesn't it? Alright, let's get a setup going here. Haven't really done much changes to a setup in regards to actual setup, apart from changing the fuel and tyre pressures. And yet, you know what? Yet again, I've forgotten Jim. Poor Jim. This is probably why he gives out to me so much, is because I actually forget about him. I forget about him all the time. Where is he? Here he is.
Radio check. Spotter, radio check.
There's Jim. I promise I'll try not to forget you again, Jim. Right, let's get out and do a few laps. And see how slow we are compared to the rest of the guys in here. Of course it is night time.
Pit exit is clear. Push now.
Always makes things that extra little bit difficult. But thanks for reminding me, Ryan, that your server is open here, even though it is a 9-hour practice session. You can never have enough practice though. Let's get these tires and brakes warmed up. I am glad this practice session is at Kyalami though, because really fond of this track. Endurance race practice. I kind of thought the endurance race was in Zandvoort. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I've taken things up wrong. I'm just so am I able to stay here? This kink, that's where I actually do need practice, is on that last kink just before the last corner here. It has ruined many's a race for me. And there is Ryan himself actually coming out of the pits. And tires are still not up to temp just yet. I'm definitely getting better at taking that corner there, that left-hander. Much faster than I used to. But if I haven't said it already, and I have, I'm absolutely loving the DLC for ACC right now. Cannot wait to see what else to bring to the sim. Bit late on the brakes there. But we'll just do a little bit of practice here, see when the other Ryan joins the chat. And then we're going to have a look at a potential race that we hopefully will both get into. Ryan is on the other side of the world in Australia, so the L ping
P5.
does cause him issues.
Your brake temps look good.
So that's actually, actually, no. What I'll do is, where's my pit strategy? There we go. Let's change this here. I want to add some fuel, and actually I can't, can I? No.
White flag.
I actually can't add fuel or change the fuel that I've added from here. That's a bit unusual. Looks like Ryan behind might have wanted to stay behind. Maybe he's doing a bit of practice trying to pass out people. Shouldn't take too long to be able to pass out me, to be honest. I'm not that quick. He might have some
Okay, Lee, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
heavy fuel on though. And he is in the Honda, I can see. I think, is he? No, he's actually in the Audi. Oh, a bit sketchy coming at those last couple of corners there. Just a bit too late in the brakes. It was better there though. And I do like the driving style of the Ferrari lately. It really suits my driving style. Ooh, bit wide.
The guy behind has just done a 144.03.
That was much faster. Brake just a little bit earlier this time. A nice early brake and a nice clean exit there. So much faster. Oh, that was not faster. My second flying lap was nearly a second faster. And there is an L Lethal loading up a game. Is he in yet? No, he's not.
Okay, Lee, you've got half your fuel left.
Whoa. So who's P1 and what car are they in? So they're in the Nissan. Ryan, the server host, is in the Audi. Plenty of Nissans I see up here. I'm a second off. Let's, you know what, actually let's pit. Because what I want to do, and is that a wild Ryan that I see? And if it is, I can't hear you. What's happening there? on, let me go to settings. Do-do-do-do. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Ah, for whatever reason, and hello.
That's better.
Yeah, you might have actually been coming across the stream and they could hear you, but I actually couldn't hear you, so that wasn't very helpful. Welcome, Ryan. It looks like my output was set to something else that was not my headset, which didn't help.
Not ideal.
No, it's not. But
yeah, no, it's suffering some technical difficulties.
you're suffering technical difficulties?
I'm sorted now. That's what I was just fixing up.
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Good morning. It is morning for yourself.
That's correct.
And I'm gonna change your volume for myself a little bit here, actually. There you go. That should raise you a little bit. So I'm actually just in a server, just the practice server. I don't know if you have my stream up or not. I might need to just reduce the old game sounds. Where's my volume mixer? There it is. Let's get this shit done right. Actually, where's... I guess, does this come from Steam? No. Ah, there we go. I found it. Things are working right.
It's good to hear.
Isn't it? Probably got a bit higher there. So, what I can do actually now that you're here is I can show you my my setup. Let's get that done. Do you have? Can you see me?
Hang on. As in, see you, your,
My stream.
no.
Right. Load it up there, and I'll show you my setup.
Hang on.
Seeing as you have asked, and Charlie has asked before as well. And I'm too lazy to take pictures, so.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, like, I mean, the pictures just don't do it justice. I'm pretty sure pixelated live webcam is much better to do the job.
Okay.
You're good. You can see. Hi, Ryan.
Hang on.
What?
No, this is not it.
Who else are you looking at?
Well, no, there's a link in the Assetto Corsa thing, but that was to your competition server the other night.
Oh, that was the other night. Yes. No, I haven't. But you'll have to just go on to actually Twitch itself, or Twitter, or because I actually tagged you in a little thing.
Yeah, I go on Twitter like
Once every 6 years.
couple of months. Yeah. All right, here we are. Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, jeez, you've joined the server there as well. Oh, jeez, the ping. Oh my god. Right. Okay. I'll move that out of the way.
Well, that'll happen.
Yeah. No, I actually need to see. How do I do this then? Okay. Right. Let's get this. So this is the. Everything here is completely DIY, but you can see it's just a metal frame, pretty much. The pedals are actually bolted in there. It doesn't look it, but they actually are. This is not supposed to be like that. This whole rig was designed for a G29, and how it was actually clamped on. And you're not going to see it really, but these are little extra bits here. What I'm going to need to do is put a metal plate across there, just sort of something for the actual servo to rest itself on. The mighty Honda Civic VTEC seat. So, you know, and I believe that what you're going to see now is probably the most high-tech TV stand seen on many streams, right? And yeah, what we have here is the box method. So we have a normal TV stand that is too small, and we have a box that is just putting it at the perfect height.
Well, as long as it's at the perfect height, if it works, it works.
And it does work. And see, the best thing is no one else can see it while I'm on stream. So who cares?
Yeah, that's it. You can see it. That's all that matters.
Now, have I put that down at the back at the right height? Ah, there we go. It's roughly about right. Yeah, that'll do. It's close enough. Right, get that mic back. So this is a practice server that we're in here, Ryan. This is from the other Ryan. There's two Ryans now. That's not going to get confusing. So what we could potentially do is quit out of this server and find a server that is probably midway between yourself and myself. I think that's what we've done before and it worked out pretty well.
Sure.
I say it worked out pretty well. If I remember correctly, I believe I rammed into the back of you and took you out.
That is what happened, but that's okay.
We were just learning at that time. It was all a learning experience. I'm much more experienced in the tracks at this stage, so hopefully that won't happen. So I see. Oh no. It had so much potential. I just seen Suzuka with a ping of 107, and then I also seen that it's a 600-minute free practice session. So we'll stay away from that one. But there is actually another Suzuka, Beep Beep by JC, currently in its qualifying session. There's only one driver in there for the minute, but
yeah, that generally changes.
Now, can you get into it? Because it needs 3 track medals.
What track was it?
Suzuka.
Oh, I think I have 3 for Suzuka.
Okay. Now, is your essay also 80? It's not actually, is it?
No, it's like 77 or something. So that's a problem.
Yeah, so I think you need to pick the server, and I'll just join you. That's probably the easy thing, because I should be able to join pretty much everything now at this stage. Let me do a refresh here and have a look. The joys of international ping.
Yeah. There is actually one that's set up to racing at Kyalami, which I've got a ping of 242. So that's...
What's the name of that one?
It's literally just above the one that we're in. GZR, so Ground Zero Racing.
G.
There's 21 people of 27.
Okay, hang on. So GZR.
Yep.
Oh, I got a lot of results there. Hang on.
Yeah, I think you...
I need minimum 4 characters.
Yeah, so just put in ground maybe.
Okay. Yeah, ground. Kyalami. Yeah, okay. 20 out of 27.
Yeah, so
It's
I think
currently
they're,
racing though.
Currently in a race, so it would mean that...
I can join it. No, hit it.
Yeah, you can join, but we just can't go out on track, I don't think.
Oh, it's still in qualifying. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's racing there. It's raining,
yeah.
Ryan.
Oh, terrific.
Oh, yeah, so your ping is not just to the top. It's up there.
Just a little bit less.
It is just a little bit up there. I do actually think that we can go out, but how much you want to do that now is a different story.
Yeah, we'll just wait. It's only a minute 50 of the race left.
Yeah. So the last time that we were racing in this together was before any of the DLC.
It was?
And I have to say, I have been an absolute massive fan since the DLC has come out. I've been a fan anyway beforehand, but I'm even more so now.
Yeah, it's definitely nice.
Having never raced in Kyalami ever, to be honest, not even really knowing too much about the track at all, it has to be up there now as one of my favourite tracks.
It's a sensational track, isn't it?
I just love it. I love racing in it. It's such fun to race in.
Yep.
I haven't really done too much in the other tracks. Obviously, there was a little bit of Bathurst that we did. It's it's Bathurst. I mean, I know it, and that's fine.
Yep.
Still as difficult as ever. I actually did some nighttime rain racing there on the last stream. That was tough.
Oh god.
Dean says hi. How you Dean? Yeah, that was tough. But relishing the chance of an actual endurance there at some stage, that would be pretty amazing.
What, your 12-hour wasn't good enough?
Oh, the 12-hour was perfect, but I just like 12 hours with dynamic weather, and that would be brilliant. So that's what you want next.
Yeah, right up until the point when it's raining and you're like, oh, it's good, but it's not good.
It's good, unless we stick it in the wall, because damage is quite. It's a little bit more forgiving, I think, here. Than iRacing. And like you cannot easily tip off the wall here, and you're fine. A bit of light aero, as he says, and you should be good to go. What I haven't seen is what happens when you come into the pits. Does this you have to wait here a couple of minutes, whatever? Because I have seen someone saying it's like a 3-minute wait, and it's like, well, where do you actually see that? I don't even know where that's seen. So it'll be interesting to see. And then the next thing is, do you have to have something set up yourself? I'd like what Kunos is doing at the minute with the competition server races. I would imagine, or I would hope, that they would have something like that for a big event. Similar like iRacing has for the 12 hours, etc. Because
it'd be nice.
Because I know it's going from what Jimmy said. Because Jimmy obviously deliberately didn't do the Bathurst 12 hour in iRacing.
Yeah.
Pretty much saying that he does not like the GT racing in iRacing, which is fair enough. And he said he was going to do it in this instead. That is a race that I would love to get involved in.
Yeah, definitely.
If possible. We just finished the race. There you go. That didn't take too long.
No. Yeah, it definitely would be good to get into. Unfortunately, I don't think I'd be able to join it properly.
Well, I guess, Ping is, I would assume, it's a server that he'll probably set up himself. So Ping is probably going to be an issue, being from the UK and all. But yeah, I actually got into, remember I put it up on the YouTube channel there, for one of the races that I got in, that he was hosting. He just did an online night, basically, of lobbies. That was scary. I think he had about 6,000 people watching at the time, and I was right behind him in the rain at Spa, and I was like, please do not be the person to take out Jimmy on his own stream. But thankfully I didn't. But
well, I mean, thankfully he didn't take you out on your own stream, because the people would have been outraged.
Absolutely. The 5 to 6 viewers would just unfollow him straight away. Click that unregister button. But the racing's getting better, I think, here in Assetto Corsa. I think a lot of the tryouts that people might have been doing initially, I think they're gone, and you have a lot of people now that's really invested in the game, have just been constantly racing now. There still is the odd, enthusiastic passer.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get them.
You're gonna get that everywhere, yeah.
You get that in iRacing, and that's 12 years old.
You get a lot of that in iRacing. I was surprised to see how much of the idiocracy that you find in Gran Turismo has somehow found its way over to iRacing as well.
It's just that thing that it happens everywhere you go, because a lot of people out there often don't care.
Cheers, by the way. I'm having a beer. Probably.
Oh, yes.
It's a little
Bit
early over there
early.
for you. What is it? What time is it here now? So it's 9:15. So 8:15 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be about that.
Yeah. So I think we can get out. Can we? It hasn't reset. Ah, there we go.
There we
Qualifying is
Right.
in the dry. Oh, is it? Yeah, it
Looks
is.
like it.
It is in the dry. Let's go with an aggressive setup. So. So the one thing I really need to learn is how to set up a car properly.
That's not something I can teach you in one go.
No.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Okay, Lee, we've got 14 minutes to settle up. We've got cold brakes all round. Be careful.
You're in the big boatly.
Yeah, give it a crack.
I don't think it's actually a car that I've really done too much in. I picked the Audi for a race, an online race on the other Ryan server there the other night, and it definitely has pace, but it'll hurt you. It really wants to kind of step out every so often. I tell you what, Ryan, I'm behind you, and okay, I can see that you have a ping of 246, but you're racing in a straight line, so
That's handy.
that is definitely a plus on Kunos' servers. The question, I guess, would be how close I can get to you before Mr. Netcode decides that you don't want to be here anymore. See this kink here? That kills me
Yeah.
so many times.
Just gotta learn driving on the wrong side of the car. Back at Kailani.
You mean-
B9.
What do you mean the wrong side of the car?
Well, I mean, it's right for me, but wrong for racing.
On your inside.
Irate.
Yeah. Jumped on the brakes early to let you go.
Rate's clear, good job.
I have to say I have pretty much picked the Ferrari as my car of choice.
Yep.
Which is fantastic because I couldn't pick it in Gran Turismo
Yeah.
because it is a pile of shite in there.
It's just nice to be able to drive different cars.
I would like to drive the Porsche in this, but it also just kills me violently. It's an incredibly hard car to drive, and I actually set it to a safe setup, and it didn't make a difference. It was still so hard to drive. There's Garcia. I recognize some names here, which is good to see. Completely gets out of my way. So good racing sportsmanship from him. Oh, hang on. Siri on my watch is asking me for stuff.
The leader has just done a 143.46.
Alright, I need to do a lap because I have 2 laps of fuel left.
B2, your brake temperatures are looking good.
You're right.
That'd get me P2 though.
Alright, Lee, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
There we go.
I mean, that wasn't a fast lap by any means. It wasn't a slow one, but that was basically the pace that
Sector one's
Ultimate in
quick.
that last race was doing in the wet. The guy that won the last race in the wet, he was doing 150s
Oh, was he?
You've used half your fuel.
in the wet.
I wasn't even. I was looking at my own. I wasn't even looking at anyone else.
10 minutes to go.
Still trying to figure out what the buttons are to go into spectator camera or change the camera mode. I think that is one thing that probably could improve a little bit.
What's that?
Spectating.
Nice.
The leader has just done a 142.40.
Well, 142.40 is leading. I'm going to hopefully beat that now.
Alright, Lee.
Nope,
Very little fuel left
143.
in this lap. Box this lap. P5.
Return to garage. I want to change my brakes, my brake type, should I say. There we go. Let's get back out there. And where is...
All clear on pit exit.
Where's my mouse? Oh, it is. Okay.
Let's get some heat into these brakes. Blue flag.
Alright. So one thing I didn't know at all was about the brakes, the type of brakes.
Yep.
But I have since changed
Yellow flag. Caution.
and chose the correct brakes, so I'm using set number 4 for qualifying,
Yes.
and then set 1 I think for
Yeah,
race,
that one.
because it's defaults to 2.
Yeah, default's like 1 won't last you well in a longer race, but like should be able to get you an hour race.
Right.
The guy behind has just done a 144.12.
But yeah, 2 is like generally what they'll use for like the 3-hour races and stuff.
Blue flag.
And is it just the race, or is it just the brake compound, is it?
Yeah, I believe so.
And 4 is do it for a few laps and then throw it away.
Blue flag. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
The frustrating thing is with the Porsche, if you can drive it, it's incredibly fast. Just I can't drive it.
P10.
I'm down to P10. Jesus, there's some fast buys in here.
Brake temperatures are okay.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
The leader's just
Oh, I
done
think
a
that much better.
142.13.
Much better.
Sector 1 time is good.
Oh, someone's gone off top of the hill.
White flag, mate.
Need to get this braking right here. That was fairly meh.
Sector 2 is 5.6 off the pace. Okay, Lee, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Balls.
This lap won't count, you've cut the track.
Sounds like it's not going well for you there, mate.
Oh, the kink has killed me again. I was just close to a second faster than my current time.
Take care, there's a car approaching. Blue flag.
Would have got me into the top 5.
The leader has just done a 141.79.
Move out of his way. Genova, who is currently in pole. So the server could be set up completely random, Ryan, or we could be set for another wet race here.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind a wet race, to be honest.
B11.
I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
Oh, I'm not bothered. I'm certainly not the fastest here, so...
No, there's some very, very quick guys here. How's the Bentley handling for you?
Yeah, it's gone nice. Just the comparing it between the wheel and that.
So what's your normal car of choice in here?
White flag.
Is it?
On the left side.
So the one I can't drive is your car of choice.
Pretty much.
I just say, I don't know. I can't keep the back end.
It all comes down to driving style.
Yeah. So I'm a really aggressive driving style, and I think I'm able to do that on the Ferrari. And when I do that on the Porsche, I just die. Which is why Ferrari should hire me to be their test driver.
They've got a few people in that role, mate.
Yeah, but I have more, charisma and a bit of Irish luck there as well.
I'm trying to think if Matt Griffin was Irish or Scottish.
It sounds like a Scottish name.
Yeah. I can't remember off the top of my head. He's one of them,
2
that's
minutes
for sure.
left. 2 minutes. White flag. Sector
There is a
1
bit of a
time.
difference.
Yeah, but as an Australian, thinking of whether it's Irish or Scottish, there's a big difference. No real difference to us.
Just like yourselves and New Zealanders are just the same.
Not really.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is the same.
There's entirely different, like, cultural different. If you said Kiwis and Hawaiians, you'd be like, alright, fair enough. But
Yellow flag is
there's a big difference between New Zealanders and Australians, that's for sure.
Well,
Sector 2 is
likewise.
9 seconds off the pace.
See, that's the thing. Like, we understand the difference between Australians and that, but you guys are just like, they're the same. And obviously, it's the same between
Scottish and Irish.
Scotland and Irish.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Oh, bit of a glitch there. What did that do me? Oh, it did nothing.
Sector 3 time is quick.
P12.
I wonder if half
turn-
these people know that they're using liveries that I designed.
I mean, you technically could just post it in the chat there, and You'll be like, nah, you're full of shit. I'm pretty sure most of them would have an element of doubt.
Checkered flags out, B12.
That's where I could just be like, well, when you exit this thing, just have a look. Second last lane in there, and that's me.
And that screen stays there. You have to manually exit that screen.
Yeah, you do.
Do you leave that screen on sometimes, Ryan? You just leave it on there.
Yeah, basically. I mean, why would you change it?
Oh, that was good. That was good. Last corner, not as good. Oh, not as good for last corner. I lost 3 tenths, 2 tenths.
Session is now over.
Oh, that would have been a 142.
Yellow flag, caution. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 32 Celsius.
P9.
Yeah, you take it. I mean, I'm P22, so 5 seconds off.
Now, I'm still 1.5 seconds off, so there's a huge gap between... Hang on. Even the guys that I could see in... Where's my bloody mouse? Where's actually return to garage? That'd be easier, wouldn't it? Like,
Yep.
he's 8 tenths faster than second place.
Yep.
That's a mental... Excuse me, that's a mental time. I could
It's
potentially push to get to within a second, which would put me... No, I don't even think I could now. I could probably get to maybe P5, I would say. And all the Porsches there from 5th to 9th.
terrible car to drive, apparently.
Awful, awful car to drive. I wouldn't go near it. It's raining.
Alright,
Thunderstorm.
it's a raining session, so watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake early.
Alright, hang on. Let's take it on to Jeff here. How much fuel do I need for 15 minutes?
For 15 minutes. We estimate that we'll need 22 litres.
So he's saying 22 litres, which means I'm going to go with 30. Brakes to 1. Okay. What about tire pressure, Ryan? We need to change that in there.
If you've got a wet setup, then they should be pretty high already.
Yeah, they're at 27 already, and that's obviously before heading
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah, I'd say that'd be fine.
yeah, it should be fine. Let's leave it at that.
Because
then.
then you only have those sort of problems when you're driving around in wet conditions, but not wet enough for slicks.
Yeah,
That's when you really need to pump the pressures up.
I cannot see a thing.
Nope.
Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of viewing happening there. Ten seconds to start. I do like this new start procedure.
The track temp is 24
Alright,
Celsius.
well,
Okay,
best
Lee,
of
get
luck,
ready.
Ryan.
We'll give it all.
Wow, there's a lot. That took a lot of traction control to just get off the line there.
Yep, I stepped out quite a bit. Oh, someone's just gone across my nose.
Ah, that should be fine for now. Oh, you're going way too slow.
Go. He's on your left side.
Oh, that Porsche behind me.
Oh, literally just can't see anything.
It's spray. Everything is just spray. Ooh. My Jesus, that was close.
I knew to turn there because I could see the white line.
Where I don't know where everyone's braking. actually all
Cars on both
cautious.
sides. You're in the middle. Clear left. Good job, buddy.
It's good to see. It's good to see.
Clear.
It seems ridiculous that people are actually being
Clear.
cautious
Left
on a
side,
wet
left
track
side,
on
clear.
turn 1. I mean, I can't.
This isn't a wet track on turn 1 though. This is insanity.
Yeah, I can. I can see their name.
Oh, I don't even have that up, mate. So I can't see shit.
Oh, do you not show that?
No.
Oh.
That's not realistic.
Well, I guess. All right, this Bentley now. You need to get out of my way. I feel like I can go faster than you. Whoa, whoa! Mind the S is coming down the hill.
Yellow flag, keep your wits
It's
about.
sketchy.
White flag, mate.
There's a slow car ahead.
Oh, yep. Someone just spun right in front of me.
Oh,
Someone just appeared completely off the side of the
Right
track
side.
there.
He's
went
still
into
there.
the nether region.
He's still there. Clear. Right side.
There's another 2 spots. Oh god, oh god. Yeah, it's not flat. It's not flat down in the fast S's.
Oh, I wouldn't
Right
think so,
side.
mate.
3 wide. You're in the middle. He's still there.
Oh, don't take me out. He
Clear
took
on
me
the left.
out.
Car left.
Oh, Jesus, I was like 10% throttle through there and I still spun.
I was taken out there. I was P6 and taken out. I give him loads of
Yellow
space
flag,
as well.
watch out.
Oh,
Oh, no, it's not you. I thought that was you for a second. It was a white-ish Bentley.
nah, mine's all black, mate.
Ah, great. Where am I now? I'm down to P11.
P11.
So let's use our Irish natural-born skill of racing in the wet. People are dying
Flag, mate.
everywhere.
There's usually fluid involved when you're racing, but it's just not water.
Oh, it was sketchy there again. So what position are you in currently?
Last, I got completely spun out
Ah.
there and hit by all of the cars in the world.
Ah, okay. Not ideal then.
No. But you know what? There's no spray out here. I can see the
No,
track.
and I don't think it would take you too long to catch back up, to be honest. Pace is a little pedestrian. I have caught back up to this midfield group here.
I've already hit full throttle, which is more than what I did in that first lap.
The gap to May ahead is now 0.8.
Whoa. Am I sending it? Am I sending it? Oh, he's blocked. He blocked me there now. Oh, cheeky. Guy behind me has gone a bit wide. We could probably go quicker there. I'm surprised that this train of cars has survived the length it has.
Crazy what happens when you get some good people racing together.
I tell you what, yeah, this May guy, he knows I'm here. Like, he's really paying attention because he's just putting his car in the exactly the right spots to defend me.
Position.
Well, I'm gonna send it this time though.
Keep it steady. Still there. All there.
Oh yes, that's how you do it. We're into the points. Actually, where does the points start in GT racing?
Yep.
Is it P10?
I think it's further than P10.
Oh, okay. The wet. Oh god! Don't get on the curbs.
Okay, Lee, 10 minutes to
Whoa.
go. That's 10 minutes left.
I
Clear.
I thought I saw a name coming towards me very close.
Yellow flag.
Turns out he was sideways on the track. Someone's having a bad time in the chat there, I notice.
Yeah, I just don't understand, like, how you get so heated for just a race that is 15 minutes long in this much water, and if you have a bad time, you just join the next one and give it a crack.
It would be very, very different if it was, you know, something that was so obviously deliberate on a dry track. But I mean, anything could happen here.
But even then, like, if it was still a 15-minute race, which you could come back and do straight away.
Yeah, true.
You know, it's not like you practice all week for this one hour race or something. It's people just get a little bit too heated when it comes to online racing, I think.
They absolutely do. Am I going to do another send? A Danny Ricciardo type send here. He's a little bit ahead now. A bit too far ahead this time. Thankfully there's not as much standing water here as there is in Spa. I am up to P7. Oh god, that was... He braked a lot quicker than I expected there. What I also noticed as well, and I'm not really sure how to do it, is when someone goes off, or they're still racing, how the hell are they able to type? It's like they have someone else waiting on the keyboard ready to spout abuse at someone. Ew, easy.
Okay, Lee, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
Oh, don't get on the curbs. Don't get on the curbs. I have Brandner and Pollicino is ahead of me. I'm not ready. Oh. Come on, keep it going. There we go. Literally 0.1 behind this big Boatley here. Oh, got on the curbs though. Nearly lost it.
I'd imagine it's probably doing pretty good out here though.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty handy on the traction out of corners. Mid-corner grip, although he was pretty wide there. Don't watch yourself coming back on the track, you. Come on, this is it, this is it, this is it. Oh, it's very wide there, but I got him.
Brilliant, nice one.
Nicely done. Now,
The gap to Pollicino ahead is increasing. It's now 1.5 seconds.
Valentino.
The leader has just done a 154.50.
Ooh. That was a tad wide.
I'm reining in some stragglers, that's for sure.
Oh, that's good. This is actually another Bentley. I have 3 Bentleys ahead of me. Oh, 2 now. Looks like one was in the pits.
Okay, Lee, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. V6.
It was a 156 from my last lap there. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, I think he saw me coming there, and he decided to maybe brake a little bit later for himself. He was wise. I'm just gonna drive past you, mate.
He's still there. Keep digging. Clear left.
Good pass.
And nicely done. 2 mighty passes, I have to say. Oh. There we have it. Jeez, it's much easier to see Ryan with a stone in front of you.
Yep.
I should have done this ages ago. Oh, probably could have taken a bit more speed there.
The leader's just done it. 153.35.
Oh, he caught me a lot in that last, well, mid to last section. Better take a sip of beer.
P5.
Don't drink and drive, obviously. Ooh. He came very close to my rear mirror. I think I have better traction with the Ferrari.
The gap behind is now 1.0. Okay, Lee, you've used half your fuel.
But I think the Bentley is better in the corners. Oh, I lost so much time there. Oh, don't lose
2
it.
minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Nearly lost it there. Gotta concentrate.
Right, well,
He went very wide.
give it all you can.
One more lap to go, Ryan.
I've been passing a few people.
Oh, good to hear.
The
I've
car in
been
front has just done a 153.
trying not to get past. Just need to
ran
keep clean.
all over the back of a car for about 2 laps there, and it was great.
Last lap.
Nice. It really does feel good when it's all clean, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got on the curb.
I
Oh,
noticed where he stuffed up the first lap, so I waited. I didn't have the spot on him, but he did it again the next lap, so then I just waited that whole lap basically,
Expected it.
and he did it again, so I just pounced.
Nice. Clearly did not learn from his mistakes.
No, I mean, he's just going way too fast in it.
Oh, I am pushing here to keep this guy away from me, but I don't know if that's gonna make things worse for me or not. Oh, he lost it.
Minutes of fuel remaining.
He has lost it. And Palladino is falling back down in the order. That's giving me a bit of breathing space. The fireworks are out. I'm sure they're probably a little bit damp at this stage.
Yeah. You kind of just wouldn't bother, would you?
Yeah.
If you're an event organizer.
If it looked like this, I'd be like, give me an umbrella instead. And across the line
P5. Okay, it's over. Well done,
in
mate. Good
P5.
She's solid effort, mate.
Ooh, that was a nice race.
finish. White flag, mate.
Just kept it clean.
Yellow flag.
Would have been nice to see where I could have finished if I didn't get absolutely
spun, yeah.
punter, you know.
Same actually, yeah. I got punted there just after coming down from the two kind of flat out S's. But yeah, that was a good comeback. It was a good comeback. Got back up to that group of 5 or 6 cars. Put a bit of pressure on them, but I definitely really liked my passes against Policino and what was the guy's name? Brandon or something like that. Anyway, there's Garcia. Where did he finish? 9th. Haven't seen you come through yet.
Yeah, I've just finished.
Yellow flag. Caution.
One of the cool things about having the rig compared to having it connected to the desk is because this is all one piece. All of the force feedback and the vibrations and everything all goes through the entire rig, and I can feel it in my seat. And it's such a small thing, but it just makes everything so much more immersive. To go across a rumble strip and actually feel that rumble strip kind of in my seat as well. It's great.
Yeah.
So that's that race done. I think we should probably go and find a different server, right?
Yeah, I reckon.
As much as I love Kainami, we can find something else.
I finished 14th out of that.
Ooh, geez, that's a
So
good
given
comeback compared to.
Given I was when I first sort of got hit last and about 15 seconds off last.
That's not a bad comeback.
Yeah, because that was 23rd I was in. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Good racing. So let's there is a Mount there's a try not to die at Mount Panorama is there. That's 71 millisecond ping. Now that last one was actually 51, so this one might actually be better for you.
Try not to die is 341.
Oh, okay. Maybe you refresh the list there and have a little search for one that suits you a little bit better, maybe.
Because that one wasn't too bad. I think as long as it's in the 200s, it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I was behind you, and yeah, like you could see a little bit coming around the corners that you were drifty a little bit, maybe, but you were racing in a straight line, and I could easily stick with you. So there's not really an issue.
There's SSR Sim Sport Racing at Zenvort.
SSR Sim Sport Racing at Zandvoort. It is currently in a race. You really do like picking the ones that's in a race, don't you?
I'll just see. I'm jumping in now. I'll see how long of this race is remaining.
Okay. And
it's not that I picked it. Oh, it's over. It's over. Jump in.
Ah, sweet. So clearly you meant to pick that then.
Yeah. I mean, obviously.
Zandvoort. This is it's an
Really
interesting.
last time.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, maybe I'll probably not go behind you this time.
It's alright. I've got the Porsche now.
That's true. Yeah. Let's bring the fuel down. No, we'll stick it with 12.
So it's about 3 laps estimated for me of fuel. 20-minute.
12 litres gives me about 4 laps of fuel.
I'm not worried about fast times, mate. I'll just put enough fuel in there to get to the end of the race.
Oh, are you even for qualifying?
Yeah, fuck it.
Ah.
I'm not
It's,
that.
it's
I'm
not
that
hard
quick.
to change the fuel.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like I'd rather be. You don't have a lot of time to practice, so I'd rather just get used to the car feel
True.
with the full tank.
Wow, that Ferrari was really placed right in front of me. That's a nice detail there. You can actually see the reflection of the Ferrari light underneath the carbon fibre spoiler that it has. Details.
Yep, that's also
Actually,
one of the liveries that I did.
is it?
Yeah.
Now, can I? F1 does that there. Okay. Okay. So F3. Yeah, F3 changes it to the other camera. Okay. Who's still racing? This guy. Oh! Helicopter was having a bit of trouble catching him there. So, I'd love to be able to just turn off the HUD, but I don't think you can. I think you have to be a server owner to be able to do that.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is a bit unfortunate. Like, it's such a good looking game. It's like, you know, we should be able to see it.
Yeah.
How's he still going?
Probably in lap.
There we go.
There we go.
Um,
Green light. Give it all you can.
tell you what, that Porsche sounds good. Ooh, Jesus. It was a bit too much oversteer.
Pit clear. We've got 14 minutes to do the business.
14 minutes to do the business. You know, I have done the business in 14 minutes before,
Brakes
so
are
Tim,
cold, be careful.
you set yourself. Oh, I see a bit of dust there.
Yep. That's what happens when you drive out of in a rear-engine Porsche from the front-engine Boatley. Change your brain.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm genuinely...
White flag.
And the more dust. I have no idea how this race is going to go in Formula 1. They must have to change it so much.
Haven't you seen the track?
I've seen clips of it, yeah.
Yeah, they've changed it so much.
Have they made it wider?
Because
Because
the last turn, they've like added heaps of banking and everything on it.
I did notice
It's
that one
almost
actually,
like
yeah.
a NASCAR turn.
But you see, turn 2 and 3. I mean, that's probably just wide enough to carry a Formula 1 car. One Formula 1 car at the minute in this version.
Well, the boys will have to be sensible.
I mean, that's not going to happen.
God, trying to drive this thing after being in that Bentley.
I told you, it just wants to kill you
Oh,
all the
it's
time.
Normally not too bad,
Yellow
but
flag. Watch
yeah,
out. You're running last.
wrap my head around it. Got a bit of damage there, so let's go back and get some and come back out again.
Hard to know the correct braking points for Sandboard here. Especially with the really fast stuff at the end. I do tend to struggle there. Come on, tires, script. Whoa. Jesus. Come on. think the tyres just need to heat up a wee bit more.
I wonder if they've done a setup change since the last time I used this car.
Potentially, because I genuinely could not handle the Porsche at all. It was actually so bad for me on the last race that I did. Was one of the competition server ones, and I was live streaming here on Twitch. It was so bad that I decided that I'm not going to use that recording and put it on the Drunken Kangaroos channel, because I'm not doing it. By the end of the race, the tires felt like they were 50p pieces and in a hexagon shape. I'm not even sure how I actually did that. And I didn't even know that that feature was available in this game. To flat spot your wheels, but you apparently can.
Yep.
So you learn something every day.
Okay, Lee, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Five minutes of fuel remaining. This is a good lap.
Your brake temperatures are okay. You've got half your fuel left. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Get one more lap out of this anyway. There, that was much better exit. We are a second faster this time.
You're in pole. The guy behind has just done a 1:38 and 6.2.
Potential for a pole lap here. Although there's 9 minutes to go. Someone fast is bound to join us. Too wide. You are in the pits. Ooh. Oh. Oh, every time I go on board to a Jag, this sound, it's so good. Oh, I've lost access to my chat. Why? What happened there? Oh, this is actually... Nah, to hell with it. I'm going to have to look over for chats if I see it. Let's go on board with... Oh, you've changed car.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't going to try and learn that in a race.
In a race on a quite difficult technical track.
Yeah, so I thought, I'll jump in a car that I've not really ever raced before.
Yeah, it's similar, but for me it doesn't seem to be able to kill you as quickly as the Porsche. And I have lost that pole position. And I can tell you straight away, it is not a position I'm going to be getting back because I am 1.6 seconds slower.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Fast boys.
Yeah, that's 2 servers in a row now that we've been in a race where ridiculously fast guys are in it. Let's go on board with him here. In his all silver? Yeah, we'll go with silver. Silvery white. Maybe like a pearl white Ferrari. And it's Jim. Here's a question for you, because you might be in the know. Being it, you know, Assetto Corsa and all that kind of jazz. Do you see the way that I'm classed here as silver?
Yep.
And so are you, actually. Is that our actual ranking for multiplayer, or is that just because I've picked silver as my car thingy?
You've picked it as your car thing.
Right, okay, so...
There is a way to find out what your actual ranking is.
Yeah, because I did actually, you know, I was promoted to silver in the game as well, and I thought maybe it does a bit of both.
No.
Oh, okay.
You can change that to whatever you want.
Fair enough then. I'm going to keep it the way I am. I'm going to be legit. Oh, there's a Honda with very similar colour scheme to me. Ribeiro.
But the thing is though, like that you've got on there, the silver is silver. That just means that you're eligible to race in like a silver cup.
Yeah.
Which means it's an only silver car when you get to endurances and stuff. A silver rated driver could race in Pro-Am, silver or bronze. Or like the Am rated, because you can race in anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put a silver in a pro car if you want, but you wouldn't.
Yeah, because you're just potentially compromising on your driver.
Oh no, you have compromised, because a pro car is generally made up of gold or platinum drivers.
Is gold or platinum in the game here as well? Is that something that you can pick? I don't think it is it?
You can't pick it because that's an FIA
okay.
Category.
Ooh, your ping did a little bit of a jump there.
You'll either get it or you won't, sort of thing.
Yeah.
That door thing that you've picked as silver is like is your class for the race. So a pro car is generally made up of either gold or platinum.
Yeah.
A Pro-Am is generally made up of, when you've got 3 drivers, you can have 1 gold or platinum driver, and then 1 driver must be a bronze rated driver.
So no silver.
You can have a silver, but like they're just saying, like the minimum requirements is you can have 1 platinum or gold, and there must be 1 bronze rated driver.
Okay.
However you make up the rest of it, like you can have 2 bronze drivers, or you can have 1 bronze, 1 silver, and 1 gold.
Yeah.
However you want to make that up, but there has to be.
It has to be a bronze.
1 bronze.
All right.
And you can run a pro.
Ah.
The next one down is Am, where 2 of your drivers must be bronze, and you can't run a gold or a gold or a platinum. And that's where, in the world of FIA, the Super Silver is very important in racing, because they can get into a lot of these cars, and if they're better than what their silver rating suggests, very important for that class racing. And then silver category is what it suggests. You can have a car with only silver drivers.
Silvers, yeah. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know a lot about that.
I knew about that, but not because I worked for Kunos.
So that other, that initial server that we were in,
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes
when
to
you
go.
first joined,
Yep.
The other Ryan. He's
Yep.
he's one of the guys that hosted the Twitch channel there a couple of nights ago.
Oh, yes.
And coincidentally found out that he actually has that server and Discord and whatever, and so I've joined him, and he's setting up some endurance races for Assetto Corsa.
Oh.
So I'm gonna be joining. I think the next one, which is actually the first one, I believe, is a 5 or 6 hour race here in Zandvoort. So
Leader's just done a 136.34.
so I'm gonna join that. I think. See how it goes. They're pretty fast. From the few races I've done with them so far, they seem to be quite pacey.
That's right. Someone needs to finish at the back.
That's true.
Your brake temperatures look good.
They're clean though. Oh, good,
Yeah.
good clean racing.
And that's the thing. I don't care if I finish up mid pack or whatever. So long as I've had a good race.
Oh, absolutely.
If I finish at the back because some idiots, just being punterino all day and never stood a chance of thing, then that would be frustrating as.
Yeah, like I've pretty much never finished up front in this game. But I can tell you, I've had far more fun in the mid pack in this than I've had in any other game very recently, just due to the level of racing.
Yeah.
It is the vast majority of the time being very clean.
Yeah, that's all that.
Actually, one of the good things about the other Ryan servers that I've found out as well, he said, they actually have live marshals.
Yeah, right.
So any of the races that were in were being live marshals, which is proper order. The only risk to that is if something happened, obviously, and it wasn't seen.
Session is now over.
Yeah, I mean, you could also get judged a little bit worse potentially because of netcoding.
You could. But obviously the chat's still there. You know, you can always chat in the race while racing.
Yeah.
I mean, that might cause you more issues. But yeah, I think if Assetto Corsa does take off a lot more, and we have a lot more of Charlie's community getting involved at some stage, probably worth a while having a server set up for it. Although, who is it that has the server already, or who set up the server? Was it Kaza, or is it someone else?
Yeah. Yeah, but unfortunately, because he's moving house at the moment.
He's not been on at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering that, and it's like, someone else played this quite like a lot, and it's like, where have they been? So where did you finish up, Ryan?
That's the end of the
There you go.
I
session.
didn't really get to put down a good lap. I just basically went out there and cut a few.
Well, I
There's
think
2 RLEs in this group.
there is. Which one is you? You're the Audi. Yeah. Oh, I would say which one is you, as you have a massive red ping icon.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's me.
So you are the fastest.
I wonder though, because the other RLE is number 36 with the Porsche. And that's what I was before. I wonder
Ooh.
if that's like a leftover.
Yeah. And you're number 37.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
dirty number.
Something
Watch
dodge.
your speed limit in the pits.
I might just
Something-
take a photo of that and send it to them people.
Send it.
that do things. So you ended up 6th there, mate.
For now. Why can't I just have to click return to garage, do I? Oh yeah. So it looks like we're still in qualifying here. So it's a 20-minute race. So How much fuel do I need for 20 minutes?
For 20 minutes, we estimate we'll need 26 litres.
So I think he's saying 26 litres. Now, Jim is usually a lot more conservative than I do be with my right foot. So I'm gonna go. Oh, I can't remember. Let's go 10 more. I'm just gonna go 30. I'll do it again. How much fuel do I need for 20 minutes?
For 20 minutes, we should need 26 litres.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go 10 more than what he's saying.
It's valuable seconds there, mate.
It is. You know what? Yeah, let's just go 30 then. You're pressuring me.
He said 26.
No, I'm not doing 26. I have never finished in the same amount of fuel that he's ever said before. It's not going to happen.
That's what I was hoping on. There's one spot I could get.
Yeah. Flying Haggis, how are you doing? March 40. What is March 40?
That's not a real date.
No, it is not. Something's happening in March, and I missed the. That's probably a while ago, and then the 40 is at some stage. Oh, we're starting. I could just change my
6th place, be ready.
engine map if I'm running low on fuel.
You could.
And isn't the first 4 maps? Actually, how many maps do I have? Yeah, I have 11 here. Isn't the
It's
first?
different per car.
Yeah. I think for the Ferrari, the first 4 maps is all different. They're all qualifying, but just different. Oh, key's gone. Lop, you dope. All different throttle inputs. So I'd have to go back to like map number 5 or something like that.
Yeah, it's different per car. So
They don't make
hard
it
to
easy.
say.
And we're getting ready. Nearly there. Come on. There we go.
Our left.
Oh, wake up, mate.
Keep it together. Hold your line.
Oh, that's just
Still there.
good though.
Are you dead?
Good start.
Still there.
The person in front of me went nowhere, and the person behind me
Still
went
there.
straight into the back of me.
Ah. Unlucky.
Still there. Clear left side.
So now I'll just start this one from the back of the grid again.
Look, it served you well the last time. Oh god, that car
Left side.
behind.
Left side's clear.
People are dying. People are dying. Stick on your brakes. He did.
Clear left. Good job.
Flying Haggis, I'll check your chat in a second. Things are getting pretty intense here.
Someone's just re-entered the track and just hit me. Come on.
Okay, Lee, decent start. We can build something from here.
Oh, how did you make that with that speed? Oh, that
On your
Lambo.
right.
Alright,
Still there.
just hit me, whatever. Okay, so maybe the level of racing has not been up to scratch with this server.
He's on your left side. Clear left side.
Jesus, what happened to him? Oh, there's a car that's going flying. What? How did he make that?
Coming up on your left. Left side's clear. On your left. Clear left.
What
Good
are
job,
you
buddy.
guys doing with your lives?
Yeah, there's a lot of that around. March's endurance, 40 litres of fuel according to the calculator. Can I post here? You can post there. Although if it's a link, you might be blocked by Nightbot. He can get a bit touchy sometimes, Nightbot. Wow, things are definitely intense on this race. Very aggressive. But it does sound like your race, Ryan, is not going smoothly.
It's not, that's
So
not.
Edward in front is now 1.0.
I was dead last. And in 20th and I'm up to 15th.
Oh, well, I mean,
Pushing on.
yeah, it's not. You've had worse.
Just pushing on.
I'm always a firm believer that if you keep it clean, then there's a very high chance that someone else is going to make a mistake.
That's right.
As I make a mistake. I nearly did what I did to you that first time that we raced here.
Don't do that, mate.
No. I'm pretty sure Edward in front of me would have been pretty pissed about that as well. Alright, let's see, can we catch these back up again? I think we have the pace. Hopefully.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Right. Oh. Yeah, that's drifty by around turn 1. What's worse is my chat, normal chat screen has gone off. I've lost connection to it, so I'm having to look all the way to my left, which is pretty much like looking behind you while you're racing in a race car. It's not ideal. I don't want to go sideways too much and scrub the tires. We didn't really gain too much that lap anyway. Oh, a bit of dust.
Oh, good God.
Did it happen again?
Okay. So now I was pissed off with that one. I could deal with the first accident because it's like start line incident. Yeah, there's not much reaction time.
Alright,
Would
the
have to
next
be
car
quick.
is Edward.
I'll allow for a bit of ping difference. We'll move on from that one.
Well done, mate. The fastest laps.
I just tried to get through two people who were driving quite slow, and both of them hit me. Like you can see, deliberate moves across. Both of them hit me to try and stop me from getting through.
Ah, scumbags. Are you gone back now, or are you still in the same position?
There's obviously a lot of people have been jumping out because I'm 13th.
Oh. Well, I don't think there was as many in here as there was in the last one.
There was 20
Ah, okay.
because when I went to last, I
Gap
was
to
at 20.
Edward ahead is now 0.8.
That wasn't the best there. So, you have a load cell pedal on your...
Yep.
You have the CSL Elite pedals, don't you?
No, the version 3s.
Oh, right, okay. I'm very tempted to purchase the new Trustmaster ones. I'm hearing good...
Yeah, well, so you've got the wheel. I'd go for it.
Yeah, I'm hearing good things about it, especially the price range as well. Very
I was
reasonable.
going to say, like, it's a direct comparison to what I believe is the CSL Elites, and it's about $50 Australian cheaper.
Yeah, it was €199 here, which is for what you're getting.
8th place.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Oh, jeez. We're getting close. We are getting close. Edward has a bit of ping as well, so he has. You're not alone in the ping wars, Ryan. Mess up of gears there. Oh, that was a complete mess up there. Had the potential to get quite close. Alright, let's try that again. 12 minutes left in this race. I can just see a glimpse of that comment that you have there, Haggis, but I believe what you're saying is that Dave Farrell have developed the pedals, and he did. He did indeed. I actually seen his video on the pedals, actually. I've been enjoying a lot of stuff that Dave Farrell's been putting up, actually.
Okay, Lee, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Oh, we're getting close now. Things are heating up. This track needs to be about twice as wide, Ryan.
Nah.
Come on, Ferrari. Oh, a little bit slidey. Even if this guy Wreck makes a mistake, maybe takes Edward out as well. Come on, Torn. Oh, a little bit of understeer.
Okay, Lee, double chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. We're at the
Oh,
halfway
shit,
point.
shit, 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 shit.
Left
Sending.
side.
Sent.
Hold your line. Clear left. Good job.
That was an accidental send, but it was sent nonetheless.
Car left.
Jesus, that's a place and a half to pass.
Still there. Left side's clear.
I did leave the door open though. Oh, things are very hot here, Ryan. Come on, there we go.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Oh, don't hit me. He was close there. Oh, that was bad for me. Oh,
On your right. Right side's clear.
oh, what a save.
Don't give up. Keep him under pressure.
Nearly took out Edward. Nearly.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Ah, pushed too much. Let's try it. Reset, reset, calm.
Eyes forward, mate.
Eyes forward, yes.
So, old mate that hit me and fully spun me before,
Yeah.
he's been just driving along by himself, and I've already caught him.
He's doing well, so.
Such is his pace, and yet he had to block me and try and stop me from getting past him.
He's probably going to try and do the same again now.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
exactly
Lee,
what
you're
I'm
reeling
expecting.
Edward. The gap is now 1.5.
And I'm catching back up with Edward here, which is a bit unfortunate because I didn't really speed away from him. Ah, that corner takes way too long to get around.
The last one?
Nah, just the one before you hit the kind of chicane onto the hairpin. Oh, he spun it. Edward has spun. He's lost it. Too much pressure. Alright, can I catch up with Wreck here?
Seventh position.
It's Lady again.
Oh, he's like stopped on the racing line when I get to him. Oh, that's frustrating.
Pity we had no marshals in this race. How is he not getting any penalties?
I don't know. You like
Yellow flag.
slowed down so much going into that chicane, and I've jammed it on the brakes to not hit the back of him. It's locked the rears, and it's made me spin whilst he just drives off.
Oh, lovely. It's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah. There's 5 minutes left. I'll probably still catch him again.
Oh no. Well, we're definitely catching him. The car is just a bit slidey.
That's 2 laps in a row, mate. I've passed you whilst you've been stopped on the inside of that corner. I think you need to learn how to drive that corner better.
Pity it's not the same guy though.
That's your fastest lap. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
Don't go around. Come up, there we go.
Honda boy spun himself, so I just passed him.
Ah, nice. We're getting closer.
The gap in front is now 1.3.
1.1. Ah, come on, grip Ferrari. Just seeing at the slow pace corners, I just lose grip.
There's a white flag. Come on, Lee. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Alright, Jim is telling me to push, 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 so I have to listen to him.
Yeah, I'd push.
Yeah. If you, 2 laps time.
No.
What? 2 laps.
That was all me.
No, that sounds good. I was gonna say in 2 laps time you're just gonna see me in a ditch somewhere.
Went 6-0.
That was a much better first corner.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
We're getting there. That was a very, very good first couple of corners there. Oh, I need to ask Jim something.
When's his birthday? What's he like for dinner? Does he have a girlfriend?
He likes giving out to me, that's what he does like. How's my fuel?
We estimate 4. minutes of fuel remaining. 2.2 litres per lap. We should have enough fuel to get to the end, but it'll be tight. Yellow flag, caution.
He's saying we're going to have enough fuel to get to the end, but it'll be tight. Ryan, I blame me for this.
No.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
I was telling you probably shouldn't listen to a computer with a random server algorithm.
It's a calculator, right? Calculators aren't supposed to be wrong.
Was 137 and 2/4.
This is the Russell bus.
And yet it was.
Well, we might make it. Come on, pressure, 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 pressure. Oh, I love the close racing in this game. Sim. It's not a game, it's a sim.
Car left. Still there. You're clear on the left side.
Come on,
Oh.
Lee. Nicely done.
Right side. Keep it together. Hold your line.
Oh,
Still there.
a
Clear
little
right.
bit of a love tap, that's all it was. Oh,
And the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
On your right side.
oh,
Right
I
side's
can't go
clear.
there. Oh, no, 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 no.
Up on your right side's clear.
Yeah, I have to redress that.
White flag.
I had to wait for him there.
You got one right side. Side's
Oh,
clear.
no, no, go. No. I screwed it up anyway. Ah, well. That was a pity. But I had to redress that position anyway.
One more lap to go.
Still, that was oh, the tires are a bit rough now to here. Oh, well, getting gear. That would have been 5th position, I think. Maybe 4th? No, 5th, I think.
The leader has finished the race.
You finished?
Yep.
Oh, you finished. I'm not finished.
I got laps, mate.
Oh. That'll do it, alright.
Yeah.
That was an unfortunate end to that race. It was so close, and I just give him such a small tap coming around that that fast right-hand banking. The second last one onto the final straight. I just spun him round, and I was like, oh, I have to wait. So I lost 2 positions, but it was still a good race. P9.
That's it. We're done.
Get back to the pits.
White flag, mate.
I finished 11th, mate.
That's actually, you know what? That's really good compared to. Well, you got back to the last position, didn't you?
Oh, well, I was, last. So 20th spot. And by the time I was able to correct the car, because I was like sideways to the track with my nose in the wall.
What's his name?
So by the time I was able to correct the car and get going down the straight, the person in front of me was going through turn 1. So that's the sort of gap that I had to try and make back. But 20th to 11th.
That was good going. Good going. I say, are you still in there twice? Are you? No, you're not.
No, I think it might have just reset itself when it went over.
Right. So I am probably gonna do one more race, Ryan, and then I'm probably gonna leave it there. So that's
I am gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna shoot. I've got some things I've got to get done.
no worries. No worries. Actually, yeah, no. Do you know what time is it now? It's 20 to 9, 20 to 11, not 20 to 9. Jesus, that's a bit of a difference. So yeah, actually, I probably will leave it there. To be honest, I'll leave it on a high. That was a good, another good race. Didn't have any bad races there. Well, that last one probably wasn't your most favourite, to be honest. But you'll be glad to know I used your own designed team throughout that entire night, Ryan.
Oh well, it's hard not to.
It is, and I look forward to some future designs, maybe.
Yep.
Yep. Good to hear. Lots of information there. Nah, I'm loving what I have. I really like that design on the Ferrari. I think it's the best one out of the chosen ones for the Ferrari. Wasn't too keen
The ones that are there, I was a fan of that one, definitely.
Yeah, I do like that one. The red and green I think suits for me anyway. So we're gonna go with that one anyway. But that's gonna be me for tonight. So anyone that's in the chat, thank you very much for joining along. And yeah, until the next one. And Ryan, hopefully we'll see you in here as well at some stage again. It's been
sure, depends on what's happening.
I'm sure we can organise something. But it's been good to have you for the chats. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So see you all. Bye for now.